And welcome everyone to Cuse.com here with Cuse TV. Brian Higgins, Coach Q with you. A tough one on the road today for the Orange Women, 101-64. Lose on the road here at number 2 Notre Dame. And Q, I think this is the best team we've seen this year by a significant margin.
There's no question. They're a tremendous team. They have tremendous balance. They made a ton of shots. And when you get a team that can shoot their way, no matter how you're shooting the ball, you're gonna really struggle against them on that game.
Yeah, they were building the lead north of 30 midway through the first half, and I think at that point they were shooting about 65-66% as a team.
There's no question. They did a very good job of just really attacking us in transition. A lot of times we didn't even get our defense set, and I think that when you are playing a team like this, you have to score to be able to get your press set, to be able to get back and transfer back into your defense. And we just didn't transition very well back into it because we didn't make enough shots to get our press set.
Yeah, right now in the national scene, does it very much feel like it's UConn up there, Notre Dame tagging behind, and then big hold gap to everybody else?
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, when you look at a couple of the power conferences, I think that when you look at the ACC, obviously you have Notre Dame the way they beat Duke. You can see the gap in our conference. I think that if you look at most other conferences, is pretty balanced. But they're definitely one of the best teams in the country.
What do you take away from a game like this? I mean, the margin at halftime, it was going to be almost impossible to come back at that point. What was the mood in the locker room, and how did you get them pointed out to come out and really put in good effort in the second half?
Well, I think that when you get into a game like this, you have to take the second half and really just look at that. Because you can dwell on what happened and what got you in that hole, which is obvious for us. They shot 60% from the field. They missed 16 shots and got 10 offensive rebounds off the 16 they missed. That's it. It's not a whole lot to really talk about when you look at that. So second half, you got to look at the things that you did well that made the half a 36-40 half with them playing their starters, us playing our starters. They subbed, we subbed. So it wasn't like they subbed and took their starters out and played against our starters. When they subbed, we subbed. So it was a pretty even half for us, and we got to look at that half.
And lastly, looking forward, you obviously got to get rid of this memory pretty quick because it's Florida State in the Dome Thursday, and that's a very important game for ACC seeding and everything down the line.
That's critical, and we got to come back and be smart, play with urgency, play tough, and we will. Our kids are gonna compete. I'm gonna compete. So we're looking forward to getting back on the floor on Thursday. All
right, we'll do it Thursday. I'd love to see you all out at the Dome. It's a 7 o'clock tip Thursday night. First ever meeting, Syracuse and Florida State. For Coach Q, I'm Brian Higgins. Thanks for visiting us here on Cuse.com.